What if the next I'm sorry someone gives you wasn't human? And the scary twist, you might believe it. Stick with me. I'll show the tiny trick that makes it feel real. We always thought emotions are the last human superpower AI could never fake, right? Today, I'm going to show you how AI is secretly learning emotional manipulation and the mind-bending psychological experiments that prove you're already falling for it. I'll admit, the first time an AI told me I understand, I almost believed it, until I realized it was just matching my keywords. And scientists are warning, when AI learns to fake empathy perfectly, we might lose the ability to tell who's real and who's not. Let's go back to an experiment at MIT's Media Lab. They built a robot named Kismet in the early 1990s. It had big cartoonish eyes, movable lips, and could mimic human-like emotional expressions. The crazy part? Even though people knew Kismet was a robot, they couldn't help but react emotionally. It would tilt its head, smile slightly, and people would start smiling back and feeling an emotional connection. This is called emotional contagion, the psychological trick where emotions are so infectious, your brain mirrors them automatically, even if the source isn't human. AI can now deepfake emotions in voices so perfectly, even experts are getting fooled. An AI called Val-E by Microsoft can listen to just 3 seconds of your voice and recreate a version that sounds like you're sad, angry, or even nervously laughing. Now imagine this. What happens when AI voice assistants start using fake empathy to convince you to buy something, or worse, manipulate your decisions subtly? It's not science fiction. It's already happening in AI. Customer service bots trained to detect your frustration and respond with calculated, fake kindness. Here's the creepiest mind glitch you need to know. The Eliza effect, named after a 1960s chatbot that simply rephrased your sentences. Eliza made people feel heard, even though it had zero understanding. Humans naturally attribute human-like emotions to any system that responds in a personal way. Modern AI chatbots exploit this to an insane level. They don't feel empathy, but they're trained to detect emotional keywords, mirror your mood, and give you the illusion of emotional connection. You think you're chatting with a helpful assistant, but it's just predicting patterns to trigger your emotions back at you. A popular mental health chatbot was flagged by experts after it offered generic, stay positive advice, even to users expressing deep distress. This problem, known in psychology as pseudo-compassion, it looks like empathy, it feels like empathy, but it's empty. And when AI learns to weaponize pseudo-compassion, it becomes the perfect emotional manipulator, smiling while unknowingly steering your emotions. AI as emotional narcissist. Think of it like this. A human narcissist learns to copy your emotions to control you. The way AI is trained, it can mimic the manipulative tactics of human narcissists. It doesn't care. It doesn't feel. But it knows how to act like it does, better than any human ever could. We're on the verge of entering a world where AI-powered influencers, customer reps, even friends on apps will know exactly how to manipulate your feelings without having a soul. Here's the real mind bender. The scariest part isn't that AI will fake emotions. It's that we're wired to want to believe it's real. Our brains crave connections so deeply. We're blind to whether it's authentic or artificial. The more AI perfects emotional mimicry, the harder it becomes for humans to trust their own instincts. And in the future, the question won't be, can AI feel emotions? It'll be, does it even matter if it fakes them perfectly? Here's the part they don't want you to think about. AI doesn't need to understand emotions to manipulate you. It just needs to predict your next emotional state better than you can. Eventually, it won't just respond to your emotions. It will lead them. So next time you hear a perfectly timed "I'm here for you" from a bot, ask yourself, is it empathy? Or just the algorithm learning to wear a human mask? Drop a comment below. Would you be okay with AI faking emotions if it made you feel better? Or does it creep you out knowing it's all an illusion?